first met Caitlin at school. We had a class together, and then we didn't like each other at first at all, but then I thought her sister was really cool, her older sister, so I was like, yeah, I want to hang out with y'all. And we rode the same bus too, and we had a mutual friend, but we're not going to mention her. But yeah, basically we met at a school we both didn't like, and we hung out once and ended up spending every single day together.
Me and Jaida first met in 8th grade on our bus. We really didn't know each other that well, and I kind of thought she was not like a person that I would hang out with, but once I got to know her, she was cool.
Oh gosh, okay. Wow. We have so many memories. Okay, so one of my favorite memories with her would probably be when I think when we were walking down the beach in Panama City, or like, I don't know, I just have so many good memories of her. Our singing contest too, and like our dancing, but always at night.
We've had tons of memories together, from going to Panama City and like being crazy, and I feel like every time we hang out is another memory. We even have a whole scrapbook to like just keep track of them. My favorite by far would probably have to be Panama City, since we were like alone and got to do whatever we want.
Okay, positive thoughts. Caitlin is the only person I can be myself around. I like feel safe, you know, like secure with that friendship that we have, and we're just two peas in a pod, like we're like sisters almost. And I love her a lot, and she's really funny. Negative thoughts? She likes ASMR, but I mean, it's okay. I do think she's a little harsh on herself too, though. Like, she doesn't give herself what she deserves. She's really pretty. She doesn't see it though.
My honest thoughts about Jaida, she is honestly really not protective, but kind of protective, and she gives some really, really good advice, whether it's like constructive criticism or if I really need it. She's always there to like cheer me up.
I think Caitlin's best feature would probably be her eyes and her eyebrows. And like characteristic wise, like personality wise, I think it's the fact that like she can make anyone smile and she's not afraid to be herself.
Her best feature, she's gorgeous. First of all, she's freaking gorgeous, and it's insane because she has an amazing personality too. Usually if someone's like really, really pretty, you'd think that they'd be stuck up and like full of themselves and probably be a little mean. But Jaida, she's so sweet. She's so sweet, and I just love her personality.
Honestly, I think it'll last a long time. Like, I'm not just saying that because, oh, that's my best friend. No, we have been through it all together, but like we're still here. We don't get tired of each other. It just doesn't happen. So I think that's my BFF 4L.
I believe our friendship will last literally probably forever, because we are so close. We're so close, and we've been through so much. We just will expect what's happening. If we get into arguments or whatever, like 2 seconds later we'll be laughing and doing the same old as we usually do.
Well, our first thoughts of each other was we did not like each other. She thought I was stuck up. I thought she was kind of weird.
My first thought of Jaida, she had this phase in 7th and 8th grade where she would dye her hair like so many colors, and I just thought she was this crazy, quirky, emo just this crazy person that just loved to take pictures, and she was herself. She was really herself, and nobody could tell her otherwise. Nobody could change her from that. And I thought it was weird at the time because I was used to like normal or whatever. But once I got to know her, I realized that there is no normal, and normal is boring. But she's just like full of positivity.
Something Caitlin does to annoy me sometimes, she gets really touchy sometimes, and I get really claustrophobic. Like, it's always at the time, like, most times I won't care, but sometimes she'll like come get on top of me, and I'm just like, dude, give me my space. And it comes off as mean, but I don't really mean it as mean, so I'm sorry.
One of my biggest pet peeves, she always calls herself ugly. She calls herself ugly so much, and she's really not ugly. She's so pretty. She's just so pretty. But another thing, sometimes she can be kind of like mean to me, but I know she's joking around because we both call each other stupid things, and I love her so much for that.
Our funniest moment together, oh my gosh, dude, we laugh so much. I don't even know, like, we laugh at the stupidest things. We laugh at each other, we laugh at ourselves. I don't think there is a funniest moment. Like, it's just, we're constantly laughing.
I feel like whenever we're together is our funniest moment. We're just non-stop laughing, just all the time, over the stupidest stuff. We're just laughing all the time.
So, when me and Caitlin, we argue, yes, we bicker, we're best friends, oh well. But we did get into this huge argument one time because of her ex, and he didn't want her hanging out with me, which was really stupid, but she cut him anyway, so it's okay. Not literally, but.
We had this really big fight last year around the time of her birthday, and honestly, it was the stupidest thing ever, and it will never happen again. Like, it was over a boy, and not even that great of a guy, and it was just, we didn't get to see each other as much, and I still am really, oh god, I'm gonna fucking start crying. I just feel like I don't ever want that to happen again. Because I lost my best friend. Sorry.
Honestly, why? Like, Caitlin is so funny. She's so sweet. Like, she's one of the best people you can get to know. She's, well, actually, no, don't get to know her because she's my best friend. I'm kidding. But, like, she's so sweet. She'll do anything to make you smile. She's got a huge heart, and she just likes to laugh.
My message for the people that don't like Jaida, you probably don't know her. You don't know her. You probably just assume things or listen to the things that people have told you. They are not true. Jaida is amazing. She's an amazing person. She's like so sweet, and she's just, if you get on the wrong side, then that's where the problems start. But you shouldn't be on the wrong side, because if you get to know her, she's so nice and she's so funny, and literally there's nothing to hate about her.
A month. Every single day for a month. And it was March 2017.
The longest time we spent together was last year in March. We spent every single day in March together. We saw each other every single day for a whole month. And that was the funnest month. Like, it was crazy. We were so close by the end of that. And every time we have a break or any time off, we're always together no matter what. She'll stay like a week together, and she basically lives with me.
Our first sleepover, I came over here to the house and I was really nervous because I had never met any of her siblings besides of us and her parents, and so I was really nervous. But there was this tall speaker that her older sister got, and we just jammed, like, we put on music. Black Bear. We loved Black Bear. Oh my gosh, we would just dance and dance and dance to Black Bear. We hung out with her older sister, and then we had cinnamon buns and cinnamon rolls. We had cinnamon rolls the next morning, I think.
Our first sleepover, I feel like we clicked from the start. It's kind of weird to say, but we would talk about hanging out on the bus, but we didn't really expect it to happen. And then the first day she spent the night, we rode the four-wheeler, we did stupid karaoke, and she was dancing in my room. And that's kind of the moment I knew I had made, like, I had somebody really special in my life that actually was their self. And I love the fact that we could just be ourselves around each other.
Caitlin's worst phase with her ex. Oh my gosh. She became me in 7th grade, which was a total disaster. But it's okay. We both got through it.
I'm pretty sure the worst phase in her life, or moment in her life, was when her cousin died, because they were really close and, like, it just affected her to a point. And I know it's really important to her. And yeah.
Caitlin. Oh my gosh. Wait. I don't ever remember her talking about someone she's lost this close with. She did. It's not a real loss, but, like, her dad's not in her life. Like, so I know sometimes that gets to her, like, bad.
Once again, it was her cousin. His name was Jared, and they were really close, and it really hurt her when this happened. And I think she's probably still really upset about it, but she does her best to stay strong.
Caitlin doesn't necessarily have a bucket list, not that I've seen, but I know she wants to do some adventurous things in life. Like, I know skydiving. We talked about getting lip injections. Like, it's just, you know, like, wanting to live her best life, basically.
Jaida actually has, like, an actual bucket list, and I have seen it. It's super long. There are so many things on it, and we've actually, I think, crossed out a bunch of them together. We went parasailing, and we crossed that out, and there's just it's a lot. It's a bunch.
Yeah, Caitlin, I love you. We're the same person, literally, and I can't wait to laugh while editing this. Peace.
My final thoughts on Jaida, Henley. I love her so much. She is family to me. We're so close, and we can just be stupid and be ourselves around each other, and I don't have to worry about being judged around her. And it's crazy because we go to completely different schools, and we have stayed so close, even closer than we were in middle school, and I feel like our friendship is going to last for a long time. I love you, Jaida.